Real. Reel it, it's happening. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Holy sh**.
Hello, today we're going to be looking into a rumoured list of sets for next year. The source for this is Promo Bricks. There's no photos, we just have a set number, a set name, and a price point, and we've got a whole heap of Disney news here today, so let's just get into it. So first up on the list, there are 4 different sets that I think will be just the regular Disney Princess mini doll line. We have a Moana set and a Sleeping Beauty set, a Rapunzel set, and a set that seems like it will have just a random assortment of princesses. The reason I wanted to talk about these ones, even though I think they are going to be mini doll sets, is there is the possibility that maybe they could be minifigure based, just because they've all been dumped into this big one list, and I think some of the other sets on this will be regular minifigures, but we will have to see. That is, if this rumor is even true. So I'll just quickly go. The cheapest one is $10, I assume US. It's called Rapunzel's Music Box. I think this will be similar to the set we got, I think, this year, that has a jewelry for Tiana, Merida, and I think Aurora. I think this will just be a similar thing to all of this, just a cute little jewelry thing. After that, there is Moana's Wayfinding Boat. This is $34.99. Again, I assume these are all in USD. At $45, there is an Aurora Castle. I don't know what the price point was for the mini Disney Castle and the Haunted Mansion in America, but I have to assume it was cheaper than $45 because I think it's only $80. It could be $100 here, I don't recall. After the price increase, I think it went up. I think this will be a mini doll set rather than a small mini scale thing like that, but there is the potential that it could be. And then there's, for $65, the Princess Enchanted Journey. So I reckon that is just, again, a bunch of princesses. They've been doing these sets recently. There was a stable or something with Belle and Rapunzel and a castle with all of them. It'll be another one of those. For $35, there is a locksmith set. I think this will just be another cute little junior princess little thing with mini dolls, nothing too exciting. We then have Peter Pan and Wendy's Storybook Adventure. I'm hoping this might be something new in line with kind of promos they've done before for free gifts with purchases, but I think it could just be the mini doll Disney princess book sets they do. They did them for Encanto as well. A part of this rumor also is that we're going to be getting the house from Up, Carl and Ellie's house. This is actually like one of the most exciting pieces of news here for me. It's been a long time since we've gotten Pixar sets that weren't tie-ins to current movies. We obviously got the Lightyear sets, which are new, and the Toy Story 4 sets. They all tied into the movies as they came out, and they were also part of like this established ongoing series kind of thing. So to be going back and getting something from 2009 with nothing that I'm aware of coming out that would link it into now is really exciting and opens the possibility for more Pixar sets. And also, I think this would just be a stunning display piece. It is meant to be 598 pieces and $55 US, so around 110 New Zealand dollars, which was the same price of Emmett's house from the Lego Movie 2. So if it was around that size, I think that would be a very charming little display piece. And then we have a set entitled Disney Birthday Train, which is apparently 200 pieces and valued at $39.99. I don't know what kind of scale this would be to only be $40. I guess it's 80 New Zealand approximately, so a decent size. I think this will be part of the 100-year anniversary that they're talking about. Sorry, I forgot to mention that these sets, a lot of these sets are rumored to be part of a Disney 100-year celebration. In 2023, it will be 100 years since the Walt Disney Animation Studios was founded and created by Walt Disney and his brother. I do have a video from last year where I talked about anniversaries and what I thought would be coming with it, so if you do want to check that out, you can have a look at that. Apparently getting all of these sets, or at least a handful of them, in celebration of that thing, so it should be a big whole promotional thing. thing and it's very exciting. So part of that excitement actually comes from the rumor that there is going to be a brand new castle. This castle is rumored to be $160. So this could be maybe Aurora's castle, Sleeping Beauty's castle, which I think would be very neat. And then most exciting of all, there is the rumor that we will be getting a whole new CMF series to celebrate the 100 years of Disney. I think this is so smart. I had talked about this, like I said earlier, in a previous video where I talked about the 90th anniversary of the Snow White movie coming up. I did not realize that the company had actually been founded so much earlier than their first feature-length film. So this just makes perfect sense. Hopefully we'll get another series of 16 instead of the stinted series of 12 that we've had recently. I love cartoon figures and the Disney figures are exceptional, so it's just good news all around.
Yeah, we got a couple of other BrickHeadz as well. There's a Cruella de Vil and Maleficent BrickHead. Do those both go I guess that's just villains, so of course they go together. Eve and Wally BrickHeadz as a 2-pack as well. That's such a perfect combination when I can see the box art now. It's great. I really love the Wally ideas. I really want a little brick-built Eva and Wally. There's also a Moana and a Merida. That's such a weird combo. I couldn't care less about Moana and Merida. Sorry. I don't really care for the mini doll ones either. I don't hate the mini doll stuff. I really want these princess characters as actual minifigures, personally speaking. And then there is a Steamboat Willie, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Snow White, and Tinkerbell. Usually my mindset with BrickHeadz is that we'll probably get figures of them as well, right? But my hope is that having these BrickHead characters of people like Oswald and Eve and Wally, Cruella de Vil, these are all characters that have yet to appear as minifigures, so ideally LEGO is putting these guys in here because they plan on using them in the future. These guys would make amazing entries in the CMF series. Cruella is perfect as a one-off character for those series. I am very excited about Oswald the Lucky Rabbit being represented by LEGO of all people. Oswald isn't represented ever, really. That's kind of the whole running gag. Oswald's been my profile picture on Disney Plus ever since that service came out. It's also worth pointing out, BrickHeadz are hard to find now. BrickHeadz are not available for us in our country. They are not stocked anywhere. You have to really go out of our way to grab them. In any case, I am excited about Oswald. I guess we'll be making more online purchase on the LEGO store.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really does help us to continue to make more videos.